सॉरी हाँ माय इंग्लिश थोड़ा थोड़ा
but very sweet.
कैडबरी डेयरी मिल्क, कुछ अच्छा हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
Wow. Hey,
awesome man, good to see you, man.
Fantastic.
Good to see you.
How was the road trip?
The road trip was great.
Yeah.
We travelled a long way. I took it all the way from the factory in Charleston, all the way here.
Wow.
We're gonna go for a ride. You wanna go try this thing out?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Volvo, we built our company over 100 years on basically 4 pillars. Safety, of course, number one. Sustainability, human-centric technology, and that we don't overload. Only meaningful tech, let's say, and then Scandinavian design, that minimalistic Scandinavian design.
Exactly.
Now we've added LiDAR. Let's talk about LiDAR.
LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, and kind of similar in fundamental principle to radar technology, except dramatically more precise and accurate in the measurement because it's using lasers, to send out light into the environment to measure the exact distance to how far away the different objects are. And in our case, down to centimeter level precision, all the way out to 250 meters and beyond.
And in pitch blackness or blinding sunlight, right?
Exactly. Whether the sun's shining directly into the sensor or it's pitch black outside, it sees the same image.
A disproportionate amount of serious and in some cases fatal accidents happen at night time because people are tired, the visibility is down, the roads are a bit quieter, people drive a bit faster, and you just don't expect to see, a fallen tree or an animal or something on the road.
If you're driving at 65 miles an hour down the road, you may only see it at 30, 50 meters is only a second and a half ahead. So, when you see out the full 250 meters, even in pitch black, that's 7-8 seconds ahead. That's enough time to be able to come to a safe stop. And it makes all the difference.
When we start to run some of those tests and it's just phenomenally exciting to see how many lives this technology can save.
Exactly. My brother, he was actually hit on a bicycle at one point on one of these streets, and to think that this kind of technology can prevent exactly that, that we have.
Yeah. And you came up with the statement, I think, if I'm not right, where you said this is kind of like the digital 3-point seatbelt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I thought it was a great phrase.
Yeah, this is the first global production vehicle with this kind of technology and the LiDAR on it, so it's awesome to see it out on the road here. Such a proud moment after a decade leading up to it.
The whole objective here is to save lives. When we were designing the car, and of course we engaged with you and your team right at the very early stage when we were talking about LiDAR, and you remember we had a lot of conversations about where do we actually position this in the car to get maximum benefit for safety and for the customer.
A lot of the reason for the functionality in terms of what it's able to do is getting that key perspective as high up as possible. And it was a bold design decision, getting that full 120-degree field of view with a great perspective. It's pretty high up, and it makes all the difference in terms of being able to also see things from a good perspective way out, 250 meters into the distance.
You're making the use of the height of the car, right? And our philosophy had always been, well, we're going to put in LiDAR, we should put it in the optimum spot, because even if that saves, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7% more accidents, it's worth it.
It's incredible to see the culmination of nearly a decade worth of work together in creating this LiDAR technology to go onto production vehicles, taking the industry out of R&D and finally bringing it into consumers' hands, into the real world. Volvo's been leading the charge on this, and it's an opportunity to really start changing the world together, just as they have with other kinds of breakthrough modern safety inventions they've done in decades past, doing it exactly again by leading the industry with this next generation LiDAR technology.